Hi, my name is Corbin Phelps. I'm the programmer on the game StarLust, and we're going to show you our first gameplay video.
And I'm Bradley. I am the artist, and I'm going to host a match, and we are going to fight each other. Corbin, I'm going to let you kind of describe some of the stuff here, since you programmed it all.
Alright, so this is our match settings scene. You can probably see Brad's in control of all this, but you can set the random seed for the random generator, the max number of players, planet density, and moon density will control how many planets and moons in the system, and then there's some victory conditions on there. Brad, make sure you set the victory condition to conquest.
Oh, yeah.
And you can change your player colors and stuff here. So I'm going to make mine obnoxiously bright. And I'm ready to go.
All right, we're going to leave everything at defaults for this match, since not everything's balanced very good yet. So defaults are kind of the best way to go. So this is the deployment scene. And this is where you're going to add all your ships that you want to bring into combat and choose the starbase model that you want to use. I just made all these new ships, so I have to add them all to a deployment. Corbin has saved a deployment already, so he's already done.
Yeah, it makes the screen a lot faster once you have some favorite deployments. It takes you just a few seconds to cruise through it.
Now you can have 20 ships, but you only have to have 15. And we did that so that you have to have at least one of each class, since there's a max of 6 in each class.
Yeah, this way you don't get screwed over if somebody else builds a ton of battleships and you only chose frigates and cruisers to deploy with.
Granted, you could build a lot of frigates and cruisers.
Yeah.
On battleships.
Also, I don't know if we described the conquest mode that we're going to play, but basically it's an annihilation mode. Once you lose all your planets and star bases, you lose the game.
So your standard RTS, destroy the other players' bases. So.
I got an awesome starting point. I guess we both did.
Oh crap. So our solar systems are random. And we just so happen to, I believe, have spawned next to each other, since players always spawn in the same orbits. And they also always have the same starting planet, so they're on even ground. So I am currently building up my economy, which I'm sure Corbin's doing too. And this could be a short match if we're this close together. So let's do a little scouting. What else do we got here? Looking at some other planets. Ooh, you got a carbon planet right there.
Yeah, figured it was right next to me. Might as well claim it.
Oh, did you already get it? Thanks for telling me.
Oh, I thought you looked at it already.
Now I know your strategy.
So when you claim planets, there's a minute colonization time before you can start building things on them. And this is just to allow other players a chance to destroy them before they're totally colonized.
So I know his little starbase is here, but I guess I'll show it for other people. And it's shooting at me, so I'm running away. And he just claimed, oh, he killed my scout. So like Corbin said, you can colonize. Which sadly, I just wasted all my money.
Yeah, I did too. Colonizing planet at the beginning is a bold strategy. I don't know if Brad, if you got it up, but you can see the planet ratings on the...
Oh yeah, I can bring that up. So,
okay. On
the bottom left, there's a planet rating. So all our different types of planets are good for different purposes. The barren planet that we started with is a little better for population than it is for mining, but I have decked mine out with mining so that I make more money. And the way it works is for mining, you basically get 2 credits per second for every rating that there is. So this is 2, it's 2 per second per each one, which with all my mining facilities is giving me 32 credits a second. Population gives you 3 population for every rating. And this is definitely a little better for population, so I might as well at least use one of them. Did you just scout me?
I may have.
I saw explosions.
And I cut through the sun, which you won't be able to do later on.
Eventually, the sun will harm ships that go near it, but right now it's just sitting there pretty.
So take advantage of that in alpha.
There are quite a bit of things that we still need to do for alpha. One thing you might notice is our units, they try and separate, but it's definitely not perfect yet. And they end up getting stuck sometimes or just sticking together. So one of the big things that we'll be working on. Balance and adding more ships is another big thing. When your starbase starts off too, you can only build frigates and cruisers. You have to upgrade your starbase to level 2 to build destroyers and level 3 to build battleships. Each upgrade also increases its health, its armor, and its ranges. Down the road, we also want to have it upgrade the amount of weapons it has per each level. So it'll start off with a slightly reduced amount compared to where they are now, and they'll build up so that they are much stronger, but we just didn't have that in time for the alpha.
So, yeah, the beginning game is a little slow with 2 players. We have tried 3 players, and it's a lot faster and a lot more exciting.
Especially when I'm kind of scared because you're so close to me and already claimed a resource-heavy planet.
Yeah, I've also wasted all my money claiming the planet.
The carbon planets and the asteroid planets are definitely the best for money. Carbon are still pretty decent for population, especially because you can build a lot on them, but the volcanic are almost worthless for population.
Yeah.
So
population might not...
this planet and cut Corbin off.
I'm going to go scout and see which planet you're talking to. I'm going to assume that one right above me.
Yeah. And now you're sandwiched in for a little bit. Not that it matters. So like Corbin said, I colonized the planet. We don't have any effects in it for it yet, but basically the health will rise. Oh, great. You're going to shoot at it now, too.
I may or may not be attacking you. Yeah. I'm just going to pull away. I'm not going to do any damage to that thing.
Planets have a ton of health and quite a bit of armor, so the smaller ships, it's pretty hard to take down a planet with right now. Let's see what Corbin's been planning. One thing you can do, though, is every 2,000 damage. Is that where we have it set?
Yeah.
Every 2,000 damage you do to a planet kicks off one of the buildings. So that definitely helps limit their economy at the time. So I'm going to build mine up from this planet.
Oh, you're going to destroy my ship.
Oh, I got one of them.
Oh, immediate death.
So you can queue orders up. There's no visual effect for that right now either, but it will work. So you can send your units in a little loop or have them bypass the enemy if you want. Yeah, I need more money so I can build some bigger ships.
Yeah.
Getting there. Since I have that carbon, I've already built 2 mining facilities, and as you can see, I'm already getting 16 per second off of it, so these carbon are pretty valuable.
Yeah, good plan is to cash in on. Alright.
One thing I can show while we are sitting here waiting for our economies to build up, our camera works pretty simply, like you'd expect an RTS camera to work. But we also can switch into an overhead mode for those who want a pure straight down view. It's a little easier to sometimes gauge distances this way, and eventually we might turn it into a little more of a tactical view. But for now it just functions as a different angle to view from.
Yeah, ultimately it'd be nice if we could turn it into a sort of mini-map type thing. So you kind of get a whole galaxy view of what's going on.
So as I build my structures, you can see them popping up on the planets. I've focused almost all in mining right now, which has given me a lot of money, but I don't have much population. So if I want to build any ships to attack them, I can only afford to build a couple due to that population limit.
Yeah, we've learned from playing this game a few times that even if you capitalize on mining in the beginning and forget population in the end, it'll kind of bite you in the butt.
Especially
in
since
bigger
right
fights.
now we have no way of removing a structure, which is something we need to add, but
Yeah.
it just has not made it into it yet.
Be a later version of the game.
So choose wisely. So I've filled up this planet, and now I'm going to work on its moon. It has a barren moon, which you can see its rating pops up. Since it's not the planet, it doesn't come up on the right, on the left there. It comes up in a little card on the right, and it's a little better for population, and I'm going to capitalize on that. And also, I'm going to have a little fun.
I think that means you're going to attack me.
See if Corbin has any ships around here. I'll spend some time attacking his planet and hope I can drag some of his ships out. So I'm going to fill up this star system, and that is done. Oh, I never changed the credit cost on this button. I believe the button's wrong. I think it's 6,000 credits right now to build a star base on a new system.
Oh, I wasn't going to build one because I didn't know.
Oh, and Corbin's got long-range missile something cruisers, I'm guessing, attacking me.
That ship is so fast, it's hard to target it.
And since I didn't notice, I got destroyed.
What is this? Yeah, we would like to put in an alert system at some point to alert you when your stuff's being attacked.
So let's do a little more scouting and see if Corbin's claimed any other areas.
One fun thing about this too is the solar system is constantly moving, so your planets could line up differently if you end up playing a long match or not. So it kind of adds a strategic element to it.
We've already moved, I think, about a quarter turn around the sun.
Yeah, well, for the close planets, it's pretty fast.
Alright, so I don't think Corbin realizes I've already grabbed this planet.
Maybe. I'll send a scouter out.
So this is another capitalizing on the high economy planets. And it has an ice moon, which is pretty terrible all around.
I'm gonna guess you're at that volcanic planet.
Maybe.
How much are star bases? 6,000?
6,000? I should know, I just set that a few hours ago. So we also have command groups working, so I'm going to hotkey my star base. Oh, he's attacking my planet.
Yeah, that's where that warning system would have been nice.
Yeah,
I've been attacking it for like 4 or 5 minutes.
I see that. I've lost 4 structures already.
I know. I don't know what happened.
So I'm going to rally up some ships and...
I'm probably going to run away. I just wanted to harass you.
Right now our little pop-up cards are pretty basic. Down the road they'll look a lot nicer, but priorities. Skirt around Corbin's starbase. He just sent a scout towards me. He's got some missile ships, but luckily my anti-missile weapons are doing a good job of shooting them down.
Oh no, I'm losing ships.
Yes, you are. And as you can see, 3 of my ships have grouped together. So, like I said, it's not perfect. Now I gotta rebuild all these.
Life is hard.
That brings my economy back up a little bit. One thing we also have are expansions that you can add to the starbase. If you click on it, as I have here, you can see there's 3 empty slots, and you can fill them up with, we have 6 to choose from. 2 are economy based, one that does mining, that gives you money, and one that's a population center, and then some basic weapons and defensive platforms, and then some heavy versions that are much more powerful but quite a bit more expensive. So I see Corbin took another planet.
I don't know if I built anything on that. No. Darn it. It just left.
That's right, bombing your planet.
Luckily my plants are close together, so it's easy to see when you're attacking them.
Not doing much damage. Man, my ship's not gonna last long there.
Well, if you stick around, you might get another surprise.
You're building a starbase, aren't you?
Probably. Oh no, I lost a mining facility.
So yeah, it looks like 6,000 for the starbase, which I'm guessing you queued one up there for a while.
While you were attacking it, I queued it up.
Soon I will want to be upgrading mine.
Yeah, that makes me nervous. I've been expanding and not upgrading.
I don't think we mentioned this earlier, but you only need a single ship in orbit to colonize. We may change that later, but it works pretty good for right now. So now that my economy is quite a bit higher, I'm raking in some decent money. And almost done with that starbase.
Ooh, aren't you fancy?
There it is.
Oh no, you claimed more planets.
Which means you only have 3.
True. But I probably have more defensive structures on them than you.
So I assume you have a starbase at your other one as well.
Not yet. Trying to make up for the fact that I spent a lot of money on harassing you in the beginning.
Yeah, and I just realized I forgot to reset the upgrade timer, so
So they upgrade
take
instantly.
1 second. But it does right now, so at least that's an easy change.
Huh. I don't know why I wasn't upgrading. Of course, the only planet that's left is the lamest one.
Oh, and he is attacking that starbase. He won't get too far, unless he decides to bring more ships in.
I really have a feeling my harassing you is going to bite me in the butt in a little bit.
If only only destroyers weren't so expensive.
Regolith planet or Regolith moon. So useless.
Hey, that's something. It's better than not having it.
That's true.
Oh, and you're still level 1.
I am, yeah.
Now, star bases themselves also add a little bit of income and population. And now I've got some destroyers.
Oh no.
I shouldn't be telling you these things.
It's okay. I'm going to find out probably in a few seconds when you destroy me with them. I'm going to have to build up my cruiser fleet.
So cruisers are definitely faster than destroyers, and they have greater range. So they are still pretty useful when you have, even if you have destroyers. Their range is actually pretty decent. Only battleships have more range. And so here, I'm gonna destroy your planet.
That's okay. It was a useless plan.
Because I'd rather save up instead of losing all these ships to one of your star bases. Might take them a little while, but they'll take care of it.
I've been harassing your planets while you've been building stuff.
Well, your economy's already dead there. I might as well move on.
Yeah, I think I had one mining facility. Boom. Taking out your starbase.
Wow, that would have really been nice to know you were attacking that.
Boom. Dead.
That it is. Now my planet.
Now I'm gonna get out of there because I'm sure you're on your way.
No, all my ships are actually like halfway across the...
Oh no!
Yup. Yup. This is happening. Oh yeah, I got some rail guns.
Not cool. That's my biggest income planet.
Oh, look at you.
Gonna try and save this.
I'm gonna try and take that thing down. You're shooting some of my missiles down. I don't appreciate that.
I was building expansion, but that's a lost cause.
Boom. Those destroyers, man.
They're good.
So now I just have to save up a lot of money. are you attacking this again?
Yeah.
I better build some expansions.
I'm actually gonna leave. My ships are not that good of condition. Man, gonna lose that planet. That sucks.
And it is almost mine.
I'm just upset.
It's mine.
Ah.
Well, you can have that one.
Yeah. I figured this would be the easiest thing to take from you right now. I don't feel like this match is going to go well for me.
I don't think it is.
It's a downward spiral right now.
I don't think you need this regolith planet.
Oh, I was going to build a starbase, but I guess I don't need it. You're probably right.
You can have that ice one. I'll trade you.
Yeah, I really want it.
Oh, my ships just clustered together. You got one lone building. Oh, now it's gone.
Oh, I'm sad.
And you're still almost taking down my other one.
It's a lot of effort for such a worthless planet.
And it's yours.
I love that Starbase is upgraded instantly right now. Could come in handy later.
As long as you can afford it still.
Yeah, my economy may have gone down a little bit. No, I forgot to deck out one of my planets all the way.
Oh, you didn't even claim it.
I didn't have enough money. So, I'm sure by the time I get back there, you will have reclaimed it.
I'm not going to waste the money on it.
I didn't really want to either. Oh, that was just disappointing. I don't even know why you're guarding this planet.
Oh no, one of my destroyers is stuck. You got an anti-missile platform, and you're bright ass green. This is hard on my eyes. Boom.
Well, I'm pretty confident that once you destroy that, I'm dead. That was my, like, Alamo, my last stand there.
Yeah. Doesn't help that I took those high economy planets away from you.
Yeah,
Oh, I see you got a destroyer there.
I did. I don't know how helpful that's going to be. I lost most of my fleet attacking that starbase.
missiles like almost immediately after they launch still. Oh, you got a little reinforcements there.
There might still be hope.
And he took him down. Oh, I just realized my rally point was really far away.
Yeah, so is mine. It wasn't even on something that's my planet anymore.
It's okay, Corbin.
I don't really think it is okay.
It's okay, I have a surprise.
You have a battleship?
Maybe.
I was trying to save up for one, and you just annihilated me.
I might have two.
You might have two. Oh, boy.
They're pretty much the ultimate fighting force in our game, but they are extremely expensive. In case you didn't notice by now, the blue circle around the ships is the radar range, and the red indicates sight range, which is also the amount of fog of war they reveal.
Oh no! Alright, I'm gonna let that one go and I'm gonna make a last stand on this planet.
Now I have a Federal Manufacturers battleship and an Orion battleship. And we're going to have 4 manufacturers that you can build ships from. The Federal Manufacturers are quite a bit weaker in terms of health and armor, but you can put a ton of weapons on them. They also have a really high sight range, but they get almost no extra radar. The Orion get a pretty good sight range. It's still less than the Federal. And they also get a pretty decent radar range, but they get a ton of health and armor. They're like tanks, but they get very few hard points, so they can deal way less damage than the Federal ships can.
Oh no, I don't have enough population to build a battleship. I'm over my max population after you destroyed that. Alright, well, I'm gonna make a last stand here. Feel free to come at me.
Alright, I'll take out this planet so we can have a true victory.
No! Alright. I could send my fleet to defend it, but might as well make a good last battle here.
Yeah, you'll need them. If it helps, my one battleship is about 2/3 of its health left.
That's awesome. I think the ships might inadvertently avoid the starbase. I didn't know I'd put that in there. Like driving around it. Or they might just be avoiding each other. Yeah, they can drive right through it. It's a feature. Oh no, I have 60 out of 30 population.
Ooh, that's not much.
I can't build anything.
It's alright, I got some nukes to make this quicker.
Oh gosh. The poor planet.
It's making a stand. It's taking a little while.
Alright, I got my 4 ships and my starbase ready to go. Really wish I would have spent my money more wisely on expansions.
Even with a pretty big system that I've conquered, I could only have 4 battleships right now with all the population. Which, I mean, is a lot of ships, but, you know, you can't have a ton of these things. So let's make sure they're actually concentrating on these bright green.
I picked those colors to confuse the enemy. It's part of my strategy.
Confuses me with annoyance.
It also makes them super easy to notice on the map. Oh, I might take down one battleship.
Yeah.
Focusing all my fire on it. Yes!
That's alright, you were shooting down most of its missiles anyways. I see you built 2 of the anti-missile platforms.
Yeah, I built a population when I thought I had enough to actually do anything.
That's kind of sad because I don't have any missiles left. So now you're anti-missiles.
Yep. I mean, this whole last stand is pretty sad. Ah, I don't even have enough population to build a battleship now. It's gonna be sad.
Did you just upgrade your starbase?
No, it's been fully upgraded for a while.
You might want to click on it.
I can build battleships out of it.
Does it have negative health?
No.
Because its health bar was just growing for me.
No. I got 22. I mean, it's going down so fast, it doesn't even matter.
Huh. Yeah, its health bar is definitely growing right now.
Huh.
We'll have to take a look at that.
Oh, you know what? I'll have to take a look. Health might not be networked.
Ah, yeah, that would make sense.
Good catch. No!
Your very last stand. Alright, well, we'll have to speed this up.
She had more battleships queuing up.
I did not. I probably should have, but I was pretty confident in my victory. And I was just
Yeah.
kind of watching it.
Well, you're gonna win. It's just gonna be a slow victory now.
That's alright, I got some more ships coming in. Man, you should have concentrated on the other battleship. You could have taken down the Federal.
Yeah, I figured, you know, I was gonna lose anyway. I had enough population to build one destroyer at a time. Sad victory. And this is just painful. I can't do anything but watch it die.
It's like having that last SCV in StarCraft.
Well, that's a fun cat and mouse game. I can't even make my planet move. Just watch it die.
Maybe that's what we need for another planet structure.
Add rockets to planets so you can move.
I take it you never played Fragile Allegiance?
No. And oh, so close, gonna die. Oh, oh. Oh well, that was fun.
That was. Good game.
Yep. All right.